Chad Nakapoi here, and this is my little hack to transfer things from one Google account to another. The first thing you need to do is Google Backup and Sync. Click on it, then download it and install it onto your computer. And you'll see this in your toolbar. Sign in. Remember, sign into the account you want to transfer things out of. First, it's going to ask you what things from your computer do you want to sync with Google Drive? Nothing. Next, it's going to ask you what files do you want to sync. Now, this only works for things that you own in your Google Drive. So you can't take the school things with you. If someone else owns that document, it'll still download it, but when you resync it to your new account, you won't have access. So again, this only works for things that you are the owner of. So I don't want to sync everything again because I'm not the owner of everything. I just want to sync two folders. I want to sync my archive folder and my admin folder. Most of this other stuff I don't need, and they don't belong to me. A couple other things. Then I hit start, and what Google is starting to do is download things from off the cloud and put it down to this computer. Now when I open up my hard drive, I'll see that I have a Google Drive folder, and things will start to populate in here as the syncing begins. As you can see here, some things have been copied over. That folder that I selected archived, and my admin folder is over. And you see all these green marks. That means these are things that I actually own. That's why they're marked green, and they were allowed to come on over and transfer. So that's step one. After a while, you will notice that Google Backup and Sync has downloaded all of the files you selected onto your computer. The next step is to go into the preference section of Backup and Sync, go to settings, and then disconnect your account. Okay. Do you want to disconnect your account? After you disconnect your account, your files will remain on your computer. That's exactly what you want. You're going to hit disconnect. Once it's disconnected, go back up to Backup and Sync and sign in. Okay. Here's the trick. This is where you sign in to your new school account. Okay. Now I don't have a second school account to sign into, so I'm going to sign into the state account. Now again, the state does not recommend this. And as you can see, I'm having trouble with this, so I have to sign. If you have trouble the same way with Google recognizing your account, you need to click on the bottom where it says sign in with your browser instead. So I'm gonna again select my state account and select allow. Okay, just like before, it's gonna ask, do you want to sync anything on your computer up to the cloud? And for me, the answer is no, I don't want to sync anything on my computer to the cloud. I hit next, and it's gonna look inside of my cloud account to see what's up there and ask if I want to sync anything in there. And right now I'm going to say no, I don't want to sync anything in the cloud to my computer. So I hit start. So it says that continuing will merge the existing content in the Google Drive folder. And again, from your previous account, all of these files are sitting inside the folder. So what Google is going to do is take these files and now upload it to my new account, my state office account. Now, why this works better than using something like Google Takeout is it will keep the files what they are. So if it's a Google form, your Google form will work in your new account. If it's a Google Doc, it'll work just like a Google Doc in your new account. The only downside to doing this is there are two things. First, again, you have to own the files and able for you to upload it to your new account. And the second thing is all of the revision history, all of the comments, all those things will not exist on your new Google when these files are updated to your new Google account. So again, comments and revision history will all disappear as my files are being uploaded into my new account. So now, as it's syncing, if I go into my state account, as you can see, it's been some time. I'm in my state account, and Google Backup and Sync has started to upload some things that I have from my computer into the Google Drive cloud. As you can see, if you have things inside of your folders, they retain kind of the same setup as it was before. Now here's the best part of this whole thing. Google Forms will continue to be Google Forms. So if you created a quiz or a test previously in a Google form, you still have access to it, just like how it was before. You can edit it and everything else. There's another way to take things out of Google Drive, and that's using Google Takeout. But the biggest downside to Google Takeout is that it exports everything as a Microsoft document and not as a Google Doc. And here you can see everything gets uploaded. If it was a Google Doc, it stays a Google Doc. If it was a Google Drawing, it stays a Google Drawing. So again, this is an outstanding way to transfer everything from one account, one school account, to another account, with the caveat that you have to be the owner of the things that you're transferring. If you are not the owner of the things that you're transferring from one account to another, you will not be able to open that document when it's loaded back into your Google Drive. So again, this is Chat Nakapoi, and this is my little hack on how to transfer things from one Google account to another.